Magyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manomishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnava Shirupam Sagrajata Sagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakamitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya 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 Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya 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 Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Gora Premanandi, Haribol, Haribol, Harinam Sankirtan, Yagya Ki Jai. Very good. Very nice.
Hare Krishna everyone, thank you for attending this evening's Bhakti Vriksha program. So I think some of you have not met Maharaj. Everybody? No, there's some newcomers today. So we are very fortunate to have Maharaj for the second weekend in a row, which is unusual. It is our good fortune. So Maharaj is a senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He joined the movement in 1973 and got initiation 2 years afterwards by Prabhupada personally in Venezuela. Maharaj preaches right now in Venezuela, in the, South America, Mexico, America, and he also visits India also. So he is a traveling monk really. Maharaj has written a couple of books, and next time he comes he promises us that he'll have both of them available for us in English. One of them is in Spanish right now, and the English one we did not have enough time to get it printed, so we are looking forward to having those books in the near future. Maharaj gives really nice the classes, but also his kirtan is very melodious. So we're going to have 2 more classes tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. Please visit our Facebook page or website. You have the addresses there. If not, you can ask the host here before you leave tonight. And Maharaj also will be giving the Sunday feast class. And I'd like to thank Ishwara Gauranga Prabhu and Sriji Priya Mataji for hosting today's program. The title for today's class is the demons that Krishna and Balram killed in Vrindavan and the anarthas that they represent. So we've already gone over half the pastimes, almost half, and we're going to continue today. So thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Alright, so the last we spoke about was Kaliya, Mardana, subduing Kaliya. And we spoke about the past life of Kaliya, and you may hear it somewhere. It is recorded.
We'll get it uploaded.
Okay.
Next few days.
Very good. So today we're gonna continue what happened after subduing Kaliya. The inhabitants of Vrindavan were tired and they decided to take a rest at the shore of the Yamuna. So Krishna stayed with them, and that night a friend of Kaliya was angry that Kaliya was defeated, so he ignited a fire, surrounding the inhabitants of Vrindavan, a big fire. So all of them cried to Krishna for help, and Krishna assured them protection, tell them not to worry, and Krishna swallowed all the fire inside his mouth, everything like that. So he protected the inhabitants of Vrindavan from this big fire. Recently, you must have heard that there's big fire in the Amazon and burning so many trees, and a disaster, complete ecological disaster. So this to make fire is a demoniac activity, to burn things. There are people who are what do you call pyroman? Arsonists. They like to burn fire and things like that. So better they get into the fire of Sankirtan, chanting the holy name. That burn all the dirty things from the heart. That's better. Better training. Anyway, see, there was another. What this fire represents is a conflict, intercommunal conflicts between different religions, or sometimes amongst the different community of even devotees. Sometimes there is conflicts. So this fire represents this problems between communities, even of devotees or non-devotees, different religions sometimes. And there is war and they kill each other just because of different beliefs, Which is crazy, by the way, because God is one. There is no Hindu God or Muslim God or Christian God. But they believe like that. Otherwise, how they will, How will they will try to introduce? They think they have the exclusivity. One Indian man became Christian, so Zacharias, I think his name, Zacharias, he changed his name. He's coming from Brahmin family, actually. So he's an educated person, but he became fanatical Christian. That we have the exclusivity. He said all religions have the exclusivity. They say, but not the Krishna conscious movement. We don't say that. We say God is one. We don't say only Krishna. Prabhupada said, if you really love Krishna, you must also love Jesus Christ. Otherwise, your knowledge is not complete, not perfect. And it's if you really love Jesus, you should also love Krishna. But they will never say something like that. We say it. Isn't it? So we are more open-minded than them. Because they say only Jesus, no Krishna. We say both. More inclusive. Anyway, so the second fire, it happened at another time when Krishna and his friend went to tend the cows, cows, and they sat next to the Yamuna river, and Krishna sat in the center, and all his friends surrounded, thousands of friends surrounding him. And Krishna looked like the center of the lotus flower, and the friend like the petals of the lotus flower. Amazingly, although if you sit in the center, you have to give your back to somebody. But amazingly, nobody saw Krishna's back. Everybody saw Krishna's smiling face. That is Krishna's mystic power. And not only that, every boy saw Krishna sitting next to him. And he wanted to exchange, my mother made this laddu. And they bite it first. Oh, Krishna, this laddu is so good, so sweet. Please take it. After they had a bite. If you do that now here, you make aparat offense. We first offer to Krishna, then we eat. But no, first they eat, then offer to Krishna. Imagine how close they are, how intimate they are. Very close friends with Krishna. That's called intimacy, no? Friendship, like that. So, while they were enjoying their exchanges, the calves, they were searching for new fresh grass, and they went away. And then they noticed they were missing. So the cow boys told Krishna, please continue eating your snack. We'll fetch the calves. Please wait for us. So they went searching for the calves, and they found them far away in another forest. And that day Kamsa sent a demon, and that was a fiery demon. So when he saw so many coward boys and calves, he thought, oh, Krishna must be amongst them. So he made a circle of fire around them to burn them alive. This fire was closing. So Krishna's friends were crying out to Krishna, Krishna, please protect us from this danger. And Krishna immediately appeared amongst them. He said, do not fear. I will protect you. Just close your eyes. So Krishna's friend thought, oh, maybe Krishna wants to do some mudra, some mantra, and he doesn't want us to see. So we close our eyes. But Krishna was thinking something different. Krishna was thinking, if my friends see me swallowing fire, there will be much an anxiety. If you see your friends swallowing fire, you get anxious, no? You don't want to see that, And another reason was that Krishna thought, they already went to tell Mother Yashoda that I was eating dirt, and I got into trouble because of that. If they now go to tell her I'm eating fire, it will be much bigger problem. So better they close their eyes, they will not see. So they closed their eyes, Krishna swallowed all the fire immediately, and he told his friend, now you can open your eyes. And when they opened their eyes, they were not in that burnt forest. They were again next to the Yamuna, everything green and nice. Krishna made the teletransportation. All this idea that you show in the sci-fi and things, they're imitating Krishna's. What's that? He has the original ideas. So, anyway, and this pastime, of course, has a philosophical meaning. And the meaning is that the cows, they represent us. And the fresh green grass they went searching for, leaving Krishna behind, they represent the material sense gratification in the material world. And the fire represent all the suffering we undergo in the material life. And what are the suffering? Jamma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha dosha nudarshanam. A wise person always remember there is birth, there is day, old age, disease and death, always. Never forget that. Don't make permanent plans to stay here because it's gonna in few years you have to go somewhere else. Better get ready. So the fire represent all this. Also represent the Adhyatmika klesha, Adhibhautika klesha, Adhidaivika klesha. Adhyatmika klesha means the miseries of the body and the mind. The body gives you misery. I have a pain here in my neck, or in the back, or something always happening with this body, isn't it? Or the mind is troubling you. Oh, when they are gonna give me my Indian visa? It is true, I'm applying for Indian visa. Second time, first time rejected. So anyway, one thing or the other, always giving trouble. Or adhibhautika klesha, misery by other living entities. Some official that doesn't want, to help but put trouble to you. You have to get this paper and that paper. Very complicated. Instead of helping, they want to make your life more miserable. And why is that? Because misery loves company. They are miserable, they're suffering, so they want to see others suffering too. So that's why they give you so much troubles. They enjoy. You're in trouble also, not only me. So that's the mentality of materialistic people. If they see somebody happy, they become envious. Oh, why he should be happy? Let me do something, he will suffer like me. And if they see somebody suffering, so good. I'm better. I'm in a better situation. That's the mentality, So, and the boys and the calves calling to Krishna meaning they represent that we shall, pray to Krishna, we shall chant His holy name. We should not surrender to this fire burning everybody, with so many hankerings and desires and fulfilled desires. So we should call out to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, in that way Krishna will protect us, he said. Don't worry, I will swallow this fire. Sometime in the forest there is a fire without anybody doing it. A very hot day, and the dry bamboo, they with the wind, they bump against each other, and a spark, comes out and starts burning. Big fire in the forest. And no matter how what do you call fire squads? Firemen big trucks may come 100, but they can't put the fire. They can't put the fire off unless a cloud comes, big cloud, and pour the rain. There is no other way for big fires like this. So that's why the prayer said, Samsaradava Nagalidha Loka Tranaya Karunya Ganaganatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya Vande Gurosi Charanaravi. Like the spiritual master is the cloud who took the water from the ocean, of Krishna's mercy. And he is putting the water where there is fire. The material world is all in fire. Prabhupada was in New York, and every day there's some, ambulance running with big noise, But somebody there is suffering. Some person is in miserable situation. Always. Padam padam yabi padam natesham. At every step there is danger in this material world. Prabhupada was once in Africa, and he was in a car and going to a program, and the car, there was an accident. And Prabhupada hurt his knee, actually. So the devotee came out, Prabhupada, you're okay. Prabhupada said, Padam padam yabi padam natesham. Every step there is danger in this world. He didn't protest, he was very sober, So this is the condition in this material world, that everybody is helpless and we need Krishna's protection. That's what we really need. So we have to take seriously this Krishna consciousness movement. Prabhupada said if we do it, then we have the opportunity, the chance that we can one day see Krishna, talk to Krishna, eat with Krishna, dance with Krishna. It is possible. I tell you one pastime of Prabhupada before coming to the West. He was trying to preach in Jhansi, in India, and he celebrated Janmashtami. Many people came and he gave the lecture, and he had his first disciples, Prabhakar. Yeah, he was a Sanskrit scholar and a very intelligent man. And he heard somebody playing the mridanga in the temple room around 2 a.m. After when everybody left, took prasad and left. And he saw Prabhupada playing mridanga and chanting, dancing around the temple alone by himself. And he had a big garland, huge garland, very beautiful, big flowers. And he asked him, why are you dancing at this time? And from where you got this garland? Prabhupada didn't say anything. He kept chanting. He kept chanting and dancing around. And then after some time he came down, and again Prabhupada asked him, from where you got this garland? Nobody made a garland like this. And Prabhupada said, Krishna came and gave me this garland. That's why I was dancing and chanting in the temple. Amazing, isn't it? Krishna came and gave him the garland.
In fact, the flowers which was used in the garland, the flowers were not found anywhere.
And anywhere in that area, was from somewhere else. So Prabhupada had darshan of Krishna. Yes.
Prabhu, in that story that you had, the fire and Krishna angle.
Yes.
If we are the cows, and we look for the grass.
Yes.
What are those kids who are friends of Krishna represents?
Same thing. I mean to say, why they represent that we should follow their step and call out to Krishna. The cows also, they also call out to Krishna. But the boys, they call cow, So what the boy represents is that we should follow what they're doing by calling out to Krishna. Everybody's in danger. We think everything is fine. I have my home, my income, my car, my friends. Everything is okay. Everything is not okay. What about old age, disease, death? There is no okay in the material world. We have to remember always that. Sooner or later, time and tide wait for no man. There's a story of Garuda. You want to hear the story? Once there was a yajna in the heavenly planets. So all the devatas were invited, including Yamaraj. And the Brahmanas chanted the Sanskrit mantras, Vedic mantras, very perfect, very nice, and with devotion, And was such a successful yajna that from the fire itself came Lord Vishnu riding on Garuda, blessing everyone with his darshan there. And there was a little bird nearby eating, from the grass. And Yamaraj turned his face and stared at him. When the little bird saw Yamaraj staring at him, he get frightened, He approached Garuda. He said, "My dear big brother Garuda, please help me. What can I do for you?" "Well, Yamaraj just stared at me. I get frightened. I don't want to die." "Not yet. What can I do for you? Please take me up to the Sumeru mountain." Because little bird can fly up there. "Take me there. I will be safe there." "Okay, climb on my back." So Garuda took him to the Sumeru mountain and came down. And he asked Yamaraj, "Why did you frighten my little brother? You stared at him, Yamaraj said, "No, it wasn't my intention to frighten him. I was surprised to see him here because this evening I had an appointment with him at the Sumeru mountain." And I was asking myself, how this little bird is gonna go there? and Garuda said, "Destiny is very strong. You can't escape your destiny." But then Yamaraj added, "But because he had your association, his karma changed. He's not gonna die now." So if you associate with pure devotee, your karma can change. No? One moment association can save us from, give greatest blessing. No? What is the mantra? Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi. Lavamatra Sadhu Sanghas, Sarva Siddhi. Anyway, the mantra means that one moment association with the sadhu, saintly person, can bring all blessing. All the Shastras confirm that. So, we have to seek association of devotees because we need to remember Krishna. Because we don't think that we are disconnected from Krishna. No, we are never disconnected from Krishna. We just forgot him. We just forgot him. We just need to remember him. By forgetting Krishna, we came to this material. By reviving our remembrance of Krishna, we can go back to him. So that's the idea. Try to remain Krishna conscious throughout the day. We shall always remember, from the moment one wakes up until one goes to sleep, I am just a servant of Krishna. That's my eternal position, a servant. And not just a servant, servant of the servant of the servant. Gopi Vartur Padakamala Yor Dasa Dasa Nudasa. Lord Chaitanya, he told this. I'm not a Brahman, I'm not Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. Then what are you? Gopi Vartur Padakamala Yor Dasa Dasa Nudasa. The servant of the servant of the servant. Of Gopi Vartu, the Lord of the Gopis. Krishna.
How do you keep the Krishna consciousness throughout the day? What do you do?
chanting, reading, writing, remembering, preaching to the mind.
I try to chant, but like if I'm working or if I'm doing something.
Then chant mentally, or chant very softly. Nobody will hear you, just yourself. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Krishna's always there in His holy name, no difference. You can do working and at the same time mentally chant Hare Krishna. Every time you can, Tell you one story. Once Narada Muni went to see Krishna. And he told him, "Oh Krishna, you have so many wonderful devotees. I would like to meet some of simple devotees you may have, And Krishna said, "Yes, good idea. But let us disguise ourselves so he will recognize us." So they disguised themselves as pilgrims, and they went, and they arrived at the home of this devotee. He was a farmer. When they arrived in the evening, he was finishing plowing the land. He has bulls working the land, and he was chanting Jai Govind, Jai Gopal. So they came. We are pilgrims, and please come stay at my home tonight. So they accepted. And the devotee was poor man, Whatever he had food for the day is that for that day. Next day he had to get a new. No storage, So he asked them, "Will you like to have some dinner?" "Oh yes, we are very hungry. We are walking so many hours." Okay. So he had already the dinner for his wife, for himself, and his 2 sons. So he gave his own dinner to Krishna and Narada Muni. "Please accept." And they ate. And he came, "Can I please bring you more?" "Oh yes, we are very hungry." So he went to his wife, "My dear wife, will you sacrifice your dinner to our guest?" She said, "Yes, my dear husband, take it for them." And Krishna and Narada Muni were listening behind the wall to everything they were speaking. So after they finished also that, he came again and said, "Please, are you still hungry? Should I give you more?" We feel very shy to ask you, but we are really hungry." So he went to the 2 sons, and he asked the sons, "My dear sons, will you mind to give your dinner to our guest?" And the sons, "Of course, Father. You taught us how to see our guest as Krishna himself. An uninvited guest is, we should take it as the Lord himself. What is for us just one night to go sleep hungry is no big deal. If Krishna is pleased with us, if you, our parents, are pleased with us, our life is blessed. Life is temporary and full of suffering, and if we sacrifice our life for the pleasure of the Lord and the service of the devotees, that is the greatest blessing we can have in our life. So parents embraced their sons and very happy that they understood, Krishna consciousness. So the father gave their dinner to Narada Muni and Krishna. And Narada Muni was very, very much admiring, He said, "Wow, such a nice, beautiful family, so Krishna conscious family." So next day in the morning, when they were leaving, the sun was already there, sunrise, and the devotee was start working the land again, and he was chanting Jai Govind, Jai Hari, Jai Gopal. So they thank him for his, being such a nice host. And Narada Muni asked him, "My dear Vaishnav, how many times a day you remember Krishna?" He said, "Every time I can, I remember him." "Okay, thank you." So after they left, Narada Muni told Krishna, "Oh, that's so nice, this family devotees. But I asked him how many times he remembered you. He said every time he can. But I think I remember you all the time. Krishna said, but are you willing to do anything for me? Oh, sure. Whatever you ask me, I will do it. Okay. Krishna did like this, and a big pot full of ghee appeared. And told Narada Muni, can you put this pot full of ghee on your head and see that mountain there? Go to that mountain, turn around it, and come back without letting a drop falling from the pot. Can you do that for me? Oh, sure, Krishna, I will do anything. So he put the pot on his head, went to the mountains, like 5 miles, He went and came back. Krishna, he made it, not a single drop fell from the pot. Oh, so nice, Narada. And how many times do you remember me while doing this? Not a single time, Krishna. I was so worried that not a single drop would fall from the pot. And Krishna says, see, my devotee, the farmer, every time he called, he was remembering me, even amongst his many duties. And you couldn't do it even once. I said, thank you, Krishna, for giving me a lesson in humility. I should not be proud, no? Krishna doesn't like his devotees be proud. We should always remember, I am nothing, I am worthless. But my mercy of Krishna and Prabhupada and my Guru, I'm being given this opportunity to be Krishna conscious. So we should appreciate that. Yes.
Maharaj, I have a question about the Maha Mantra.
Yes.
About the structure. This is a pastime that how
Yes.
was will like
There is a pastime in the spiritual world that Krishna was calling Radharani, Hare Hare, and she answered, Krishna Krishna, and he answered, Hare Hare. No, first Hare Krishna, then he said Hare, she said Krishna, like and in that way was composed the Maha Mantra by Radha and Krishna calling each other. He said Hare, she said Krishna. He said Hare, she said Krishna. Then she said Krishna, Krishna. He said Hare, Hare. And now, do you know that the Maha Mantra and the Rama and the Maha Mantra, do you know what means? The Rama and the Maha Mantra. Any idea? We say Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. What means the Rama, the Maha Mantra? Is Ramachandra, is Balaram, or,
There are many meanings.
or Parashuram, or who?
Actually, it's both.
Huh?
Prabhupada is both. This is because Srila
Yeah.
Prabhupada said it's actually both.
Yeah, that's true. Once two sannyasi went to Prabhupada, they were having argument. One was saying that the Rama Maha Mantra means Balaram, the other no, means Ramchandra. So Prabhupada chastised both of them. Can be either one, depending on your bhav, no? But the Prabhupada gave another third meaning. There's one other book we wrote about instructions of the conversation between Ramananda Roy and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada gave an explanation that the Ram and the Maha Mantra means also Krishna. As Radha Raman. Radha Raman Rama. That is also mean Krishna. Rama also means Krishna. For Krishna Bhaktas. No? For the Krishna Bhaktas. Anyway. Once I was giving Bhagavatam class in Vrindavan, some time ago, maybe 2 years ago. And one Russian devotee asked me this question, why does Krishna like us to chant his name? What is the reason? And I explained that in the Maha Mantra, Hare is Radharani. So when we say Hare, that is very pleasing to Krishna because she is very dear to Krishna. And when we say Krishna, that is very, very pleasing to Radharani. So by chanting Hare Krishna, we are pleasing both Krishna and Radharani. He said, I never heard that explanation before. I said, me either. It just occurred to me. Later I found it in the Jiva Goswami book, that he gave that same explanation. So I thought, okay, it must be Paramatma then. Yes.
Maharaj, as you said that Rama may have many meanings.
Yes.
Krishna Bhakta can see him as a Krishna, but it can be Ramachandra, Balramji.
Yeah.
So if it is Ramachandra, in that case the Hare represent the Sita Maya or?
Hare means Hari, Lord Hari. Hare means Hari or Radharani, not Sita. Hari.
No, but if we let's say if someone having bhava of Hare Rama, so Rama as a Ramachandra, in that case
then,
Rama companion is always Sita, it's not.
Then it is only Hari. Hari means Krishna. To take away all your sorrows.
Yeah. Should be like the reservoir of all pleasures, which again is Krishna.
Yes. Anyway, so fortunately in ISKCON everybody wants to be Krishna Bhakta, no? I mean,
So Maharaj, that mantra was originally, I was always thinking it should be Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare.
Yeah, I heard also
how did
that.
it become Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna?
Because Lord Chaitanya changed it. If you chant Hare Rama first, chant Hare Rama first. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So which one is first, which one is second? Once you start chanting,
Can't figure out.
you can't figure out which was one first, which was one second. I mean to say in the Shastra that mantra should be given by initiation. But Lord Chaitanya wanted to give the Maha Mantra freely to everyone. So he changed it to Hare Krishna first. He put Hare Krishna first, and then Hare Rama after, and he gave to everyone. There is a story by Ramanujacharya. He approached one guru to ask for one mantra. So the guru said, not now, after. And he, after a few months, insisting, finally he said, okay, I will give to you, with one condition. You should not give to anyone. This mantra is very powerful. Whoever chants this mantra will go to Vaikuntha. But you shall promise not to give to anyone. Yes, I promise. Okay, and then I will give to you. And he gave the mantra. And after receiving the mantra, he went to the temple. He went to the roof of the temple, and many people were coming out and in the temple, and he started shouting, "Please listen to me. Do you want to go to Vaikuntha? Yes, yes. Okay, then chant this mantra after me." And he gave the mantra, Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha. Everybody chanted. So when the Guru heard that, he was very angry. He called him, "Why you disobey me? I mean, that was, you promised not, what you did this?" And he said, "Guruji, I know, you told me this mantra, whoever chant mantra go Vaikuntha. By disobeying you, I may go to hell. But if all the people go to Vaikuntha, I will be happy in hell." So the Guru embraced him, said, "You are more advanced devotee than me, more compassionate." See? So Lord Chaitanya gave everyone opportunity to chant the Maha Mantra. No initiation required, but for beginning to chant, everybody can chant. Yes.
What is the significance of the tilak that we do?
The significance of the tilak is very important. Because this body is a temple, and the tilak is the mark decorating the temple. The tilak represents the lotus feet of the Lord, and this represents the tulsi leaf. One part represent the lotus feet, other represent the tulsi leaves. There are different meanings also given by different acharyas, but that is the main meaning.
Yeah, because tulsi always is in the feet of Krishna.
Yeah, right. There is a story, one demon, he was a very sinful person and always doing bad things all the time, killing people and harassing people. And when he died, he went to Yamaraj, and Yamaraj sent him to hell, throw him in the lake of, fire, And when he was thrown in the lake of fire, the fire became cool. Yamaraj said, how this possible? This demon did anything good? I mean, he never did any pious thing in his life. Then Chandragupta, his secretary, said, I just found out that this demon, when he died, he fell in a place where there was Gopi Chandan, tilak. And he died while touching this tilak. So because of that, he got purified. He can't go to hell now. Came in an airplane, took him to Vaikuntha. Just because he died touching the tilak.
Yeah, I bought the Gopi Chandan from
Gopi Chandan.
I'm just practicing that.
Yeah, it's very good. You put on.
I mean, it's a different tilak, so I was wondering the significance of that.
Yeah, the Gaudiya Vaishnava use this kind of tilak. All Vaishnavas, they use similar tilak. The whole idea is to purify the body, sanctify the body as the temple of the Lord. And when we see each other with tilak, we remind each other the Lord also. So it's important. Even if you have to go to work, you can't wear tilak. You can put tilak with water. Take Ganga gel, put the tilak like that.
And every time we put a tilak, we have a name of
Yes.
Krishna.
Om Keshavayam Narayanayam Madhavayam Govindayam Vamanayam, like that. You can have the mantras, and it's very, very, very nice. All is like the body is protected, Your consciousness is protected. It's very important. It's part of the sadhana to put on all the body part, the tilak. It's very nice. Yes.
Maharaj, in the Mahamantra, Hare means Radharani, right?
Yes.
Krishna has so many devotees. Like, why only Radharani?
Mm-hmm.
Why only mention of Radharani in the Mahamantra?
Because among all the devotees, Radharani is the greatest devotee. Her own name means Aradhana, comes from Aradhana, the one who worshipped the Krishna the best.
Like in the last...
Krishna loves every devotee, undoubtedly. He loves even the calf. It doesn't mean that he try to understand. He loves everyone. But Radharani has a unique position. It is actually his internal potency. It is said that Radha Krishna and one soul in two bodies. It's his own internal potency, a special position. Because of she has the greatest love for Krishna. Her love for Krishna can be found anywhere else, only in her. So that's why she is so much glorified. Prabhupada said one can be full number one. But if Radharani tell Krishna, please accept this devotee, Krishna's obliged. So that's why devotee in Vrindavan, they chant Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe.
One more point on the significance of tilak. I have heard that the sandalwood paste, it has the, scientifically it calms the senses.
Cool the senses, yes. Even in the summertime when people are, feeling the heat, they put sandalwood. but it's better than sandal is the Gopi Chandan. Gopi Chandan is better. More sanctifying.
Then the Radha Kund.
Oh, even that's more Rasika. More Rasika. Radhakund Mat, they make tilak also. Yes.
Maharaj, I also heard that two lines of the Chandan, they represent Radha and Krishna, and the Tulsi leaf, because Radharani was part of some Leela. She gave the benediction to Radharani that she can meet Krishna in Vrindavana. That's why even Vrinda means Tulsi, and the one of Tulsi is called Vrindavana.
Yes.
By the mercy of Tulsi Maharani, Radharani got to serve Krishna.
Yes, that's correct. There is another explanation. One line is Brahma, the other line is Shiva, and the middle is Vishnu. So there is a different explanation of the tilak. But I like more the lotus feet and the tulsi leaf. And we put the name, of the Lord, Om Keshavaya Namaha, when we put the tilak on the forehead. Then in the rest of the body also is good to put.
We always focus at the Lord. We always start at the lotus feet of Krishna. We never go up. We usually start.
Yes, that's right. We shall always remain sheltered at Krishna's lotus feet. Once a devotee told Prabhupada, I would like always to sit at your feet. That Prabhupada said, that's very difficult because I'm moving all the time. Anyway, thank you very much for coming and asking nice questions. Jai, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol.
His Holiness Sundar Goswami Jai.
Thank you all for coming, and big thank you to Ishwara Gauranga Prabhu and Sriji Priya Mataji, and Maharaj, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Very instructive and informative, and so much detail. Thank you so much. Detail. So we recite, do you do the Narasimha prayers, or Narasimha prayers and the Prashad prayers, and we'll honor Prashad.
Narasimha Bhakta will do Narasimha.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Hari Hari Bol.